Lot went out at the door unto them and shut the door after him, and said, I pray ye, brethren, do not so wickedly.
You're like, hold on, man, don't do this wicked thing to them. No, them is not talking about, oh, how you doing, brother? What's your name? My name, I'm from this place and that. No, they want to get into bed with these cats. Go ahead. Listen to what he say here.
Behold now, I have two daughters which have not known man. Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you.
Like I said, I got two daughters that's virgin that ain't known a man. Y'all can have them. I want to do that. I don't know what, get crazy. I got two daughters. He want to try to protect me. But listen what happened. Go ahead.
And do ye to them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing. For therefore came they under the shadow of my roof.
Go ahead.
And they said, stand back. And they said again, this one fellow came in to sojourn, and he will needs be a judge. Now will we deal worse with thee than with them. And they pressed so upon the man, even Lot, and came near to break the door.
These jokers trying to break the door down to get to these men. These are that's like that principle. He was so into the boy that he didn't understand the boy was filming him. He was so into it. Wanted to molest the kid. Just like these guys right now. They so into it, they want to break the door down. Go ahead.
But the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them, and shut to the door.
They pulled him in like, man, come on back in here. Go ahead.
And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness.
No man just had to blind them in. Blind them in so they'll get off them. Go ahead.
Both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door.
Go ahead.
And the men said unto Lot, hast thou here any beside son-in-law, and thy sons, and thy daughters, and whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place.
He tell them this your escape plan. If you got any kinfolk, y'all need to get out of here. Or God finna bring some pain to this thing. Go ahead.
For we will destroy this place, because the city of them is waxed great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it.
And one thing you don't understand about that, we are living in them same days today.
That's right.
Right now. We are living in them same days. Go ahead.
And Lot went out and spake unto his sons-in-laws, which married his daughters, and said, get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city. But he seemed as one that mocked unto his sons-in-law.
They laughed at him. Mocked at him like, man, you crazy. We can live in this place. We having fun. This is land of the free. The home of the brave. We can live the American dream. This is what they're going to be saying when it's time to go to the wilderness. Everything that's going down, you're like, we having so much fun. No, Jeff, I can't do that. And then that man of sin going to go in the temple of God. And next thing you know, you're going to have that mark of the beast in your right hand and your forehead. Bam! And you done with God. Go ahead.
And when the morning arose, then the angel hastened Lot, saying, arise, take thy wife and thy two daughters, which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city.
He said, rise, come on, get out of here, hurry up. These folk coming, God finna destroy this place. Go ahead.
And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his daughters, the Lord being merciful unto him. And they brought him forth and sent him without the city.
So, it always amazed me right here. He said the men lingered, and they laid hold of the hand. They teleported them out of there. Got them out of there because they were pressing upon them. They had to teleport them out of there. Go ahead, listen what happened.
And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, escape for thy life. Look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plain. Escape to the mountain, lest thou be consumed.
God, the man just told him, don't you even look back. You keep running. Get away from this place, because he's going to destroy it. Don't look back. Jump down, go ahead. Go ahead.
And Lot said unto them, oh, not so, my Lord.
Look at this crazy joke. You ain't gonna destroy it. Oh, so not, my Lord. Go ahead.
Behold now, Thy servant hath found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast showed unto me in saving my life. And I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me and I die.
He said, look, I found grace in you. Just like he found grace in Noah, and he saved his family. Just like he found grace in Lot, he saved his family. But the thing is, you got some people who don't want to leave their lifestyle. And one of the person was his wife. Jump down to verse 24. Go ahead.
Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he overthrew these cities and all the plains and all the inhabitants of the cities and that which grew upon the ground.
He rained hellfire down from these cities and destroyed them. Go ahead.
But his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt.
He told him not to look back. You know, I'm going back. Nah, I ain't worried about this right here. This ain't true. You ever seen that movie called Pompeii? How they say those lovebirds, once the heat of the fire hit them, they was hugged up, lifted for ashes. This is what you can relate that to. She was like a pillar of salt. Because if you burn something, just like burning a cigarette, if you hold it there long enough, it'll stay in place. She turned to a pillar of salt right then. Because she looked back. God said, leave this place. Just like most people it's going to be happening our day. People don't want to leave. Because they having so much fun. I ain't lived my life yet. I'm young. You had your time, now I want to have my time. Same crap I used to say when I was little. I know they saying it now. But this is what's happening right here. Let me show you what's happening in our day. Let's go to Luke chapter 17. You got to get rid of your life. You better live like God put in this book for you. Luke 17, verse 28. The same thing happened in Lot day, going to happen in our day, and I see it. I see it all day, every day. Luke 17, we'll start at verse 28. Y'all all right? Go ahead.
Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built.
Ain't that what going on today? They eating, drinking, doing whatever, buying, selling, and everything. Go ahead.
But the same day that Lot went out Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all.
God said it's going to be like the days of Lot. Stuff going to be going good. Because before he rained brimstone from heaven, before he destroyed them, it's going to be a little peace in between here for a while. Mm-hmm. And then he said peace, and then sudden destruction go in. But anyway, keep going.
Even thus shall it be in the day when the sons of man is revealed.
He said, even day, it will be when the Son of Man be revealed. Jesus. It's going to be like the days of Lot. They were chilling. They were having fun. They were doing what they want to do. When sudden destruction came upon them. Go ahead.
In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. He that is in the field, let him likewise not return back.
He telling you right now, one thing we understand in Israel, we know when the abomination of desolation gonna sit in the holy place. That means that when the man of sin sit over there in Jerusalem and call himself God, we gotta be getting somewhere. He said, don't even go back in the house and get your stuff. For one thing, it should be already ready. We already ready. He already gonna show us signs that we must be ready. But keep going.
Remember Lot's wife. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it.
He said, remember Lot's wife. Remember what she did. Make sure you remember that. Because she had a life there. Lot was her husband. He ruled that city. So what does that make her? She was the queen. She had a life there. He told me, he said, whosoever shall seek to save his life, or what his lifestyle, her lifestyle, and they shall lose it. But whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. meaning that you cast away all your aspirations. If it ain't about this book, cast them away, put them to the side. Live your life by this book. Remember Lot, right? Because she had a position over there. I know it's kind of hard to leave a spot when you got money, you can accumulate 401k, you can pay off houses, you can get all this stuff that you've been, you can approach your goals, and then all of a sudden you see the man of sin sitting in the temple guard and say, oh, we gotta go, Judge. Like, dog, I just got through paying off these bills. You lingering a little bit. And this was gonna happen in our day. The same thing. Go ahead.
Wow.
Where we at?
33, I just read 33.
Okay, go back up to verse 31.
In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away.
Mm-hmm.
And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back.
Well, a person with some knowledge, he got a sense of urgency right now. He sees this happening, which he telling us that it's going to be a clue to happening. When the man of sin sitting in the temple car, we need to be getting, we need to be jetting out of here. Let's go look at that. Let's go to Matthew chapter 24 and verse 15. Why these people running out of here? Because we understand. Play with it if you want to. But I don't know, Jeff. I don't know. I catch up. Okay. Okay. I don't ain't nobody about coming to the side. I'm glad to do it. Okay. I got to save my life. I ain't trying to be a lord over y'all. Understand that. I said, LC, man, you see what happened? Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get this together right here. All right. Move with some sense of urgency. Start with verse 15. Go ahead. This is why they run.
When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand.
When you see the abomination, we know from previous lessons, the abomination of desolation, they're going to build a third temple in Jerusalem, and then the man of sin going to sit over there and call himself God. This should be drilled in y'all heads. And we know we got to be getting somewhere, which is in the wilderness. But most of all, you got to recognize your transportation. Go ahead, this is what he say here.
Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains.
He said you better be fleeing into the mountains. All this is happening, all he called this from Jerusalem. The ones in Jerusalem, got Israelites in Jerusalem, got other nations in Jerusalem. They got to flee to the mountains. The same place where he took Moses and the children of Israel. We going back to the exact same spot. Exact same spot. Ain't nothing new about God. He always doing stuff old. That's what I like about him. He don't change. He got the same safety spot. That wilderness still in the same spot. Go ahead.
Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house.
Mm-hmm.
Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes.
Didn't we just read that? Same exact thing. Go ahead.
And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
Mm-hmm.
But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day.
He said, make sure they ain't going on the Sabbath day. Because it's going to be hard. Hard. You know how Israel act when they're cold now. We slow down. Go ahead.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be.
This thing going to be, when he's talking about great tribulation, he's talking about when the war Armageddon going to happen, going to start, and it's going to last for 3.5 years. 3.5 years. The great tribulation that they say. But it ain't 7 as they say, it's 3.5 years. He said this thing going to be nothing we ever seen before.
Wow.
Nothing. Go ahead.
Except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
You know what he said? Except those days be short. There will no flesh survive this. We still talking about the earth in Jacob. The destruction upon the earth. If you're not getting out of here, getting to the wilderness in the secret place, or in the wilderness, you're going to be destroyed. You're going to be hurt. Guess what most of our people will be saying? Oh, I got rights. Stupid. You ain't reading the book. Verse 16 says, he said, then let them which of Judea flee to the mountain. What are you talking about with this? Let's go to Exodus chapter 20, and Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 34. That's what I like about God. He do the same old thing. Same Kool-Aid, but different flavor. That's all it is. It's an open book test. We can count this thing down. Let's see where the mountains are located. In that secret place. It's secret to the world because the world ain't talking about it. Ezekiel chapter 20 and verse 34. When this world is going crazy, like it already started to go crazy, it's just a start right now. But it's going to get so out of control where these nations are going to be battling against each other. It's going to be war all over this world for 3.5 years.
Wow.
It's going to be war. And believe me, if you're not in this spot, you're going to be hell to pay. Go ahead, verse 34.
And I will bring you out from the people, and will gather you out of the countries wherein ye are scattered.
Who scattered us? Jesus, the Lord. From Deuteronomy chapter 28, he scattered. He said, I'm going to bring you out. Nobody else will. Nobody else going to save you but me. I'm going to provide the transportation. I'm going to do it. So stop waiting on another leader to pop up to help the black man. Go ahead.
And I will bring you out from the people, and will gather you out of the countries wherein ye are scattered, with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with fury poured out.
He's going to bring you out with power. He's going to bring you out with boats, planes, any kind of transportation that he can put his hand on. But it's up to us to recognize it. You know what most of them will be saying? Oh, no, I ain't going over there. I was born in Georgia. I'm an American citizen. Okay. Well, let's go there, Jesus. Let's ride. Listen to what it say here. Go ahead.
And I will bring you into the wilderness of the people.
Bring you to where?
Wilderness.
The wilderness. We done had many lessons on this. Of the people. Go ahead.
And there will I plead with you face to face.
So you mean Jesus is going to be in the wilderness? He's going to be there. Go ahead.
Like as I pleaded with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt, so will I plead with you, says the Lord God.
So we know this future. He said, like as I plead with your father, which is Moses and the children of Israel. This future he's talking about. Go ahead.
And I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the barn of the covenant.
Ain't going to be no foolishness over there. A lot of us going to get killed over there. Because we're going to be complaining. Look at the examples of how he brought the children of Israel out the first time. How they complained. We had cucumber onions and over there. What? Y'all was enslaved for 400 years. You get freedom. You worry about some cucumbers and onions? I can eat it now. I don't want to drink that water right there. I'm thirsty. I want some Miller Lite. I can hear them, you know, Israel complaining. Go ahead.
Verse 38. And I will purge out from among you the rebels, and them that transgress against me. I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn, and they shall not enter into the land of Israel. And ye shall know that I am the Lord.
He said, I'm going to purge them out, meaning I'm going to kill them. They're not going to enter into that land with no foolishness. So you better get your mind right. He's looking in your mind. Matthew chapter 6 said, I know what you pray for even before you pray. How you know that? He's a mind reader. Understand, your mind ain't right, you faking it, bam, you drop it on the ground. Man, what happened to him? Oh, his mind was right. No foolishness gonna come in now. It's a mind thing. Let me show you what this wilderness consists of. What's gonna be, how we're gonna be protected. Let's go to Psalms 91. Verse 1. The wilderness is going to be in one place, and we can't go over there right now. You can't go over there right now. Don't try to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to get a head start. Okay. You go over to Israel today, the Israelites having it hard over there right now. Just like we having it hard here. It's our time. That wilderness is secret from the world because they ain't paying attention to the Bible. When all this destruction, that's why I tell you, Jacob trouble, through this, because of this destruction, will bring destruction upon the earth. Let's look at this wilderness. Verse 1, go ahead.
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Most people, before they start learning under Israel, they ain't know what that secret place is. Because my mama told me, just read that right now, that's supposed to protect you. That's supposed to protect you. Psalm 91, she made her read that a lot. But she didn't understand that he talking about a particular time and a particular place. In Jerusalem, inside of a desert. Same way he took Moses in. Go ahead.
I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him will I trust.
Because there's going to be a whole bunch of war going down. And guess what? We're going to see it all. It's going to be warm for 3.5 years, but it won't come near us because we're going to be protected by them angels. They ain't going to let nothing get in there to hurt us. It's going to be like a show. Go ahead.
Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence.
He's going to deliver from all that pestilence, all that diseases, all that stuff, all that destruction. We're going to see this stuff. Go ahead.
He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shall thy trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Yes, sir.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
He said you're going to be afraid of all this military warfare that's going on. You're not. Because he's talking about our day, the last day, with these big military weapons. You're going to see it. All you're going to be doing is, oh man, he sure shot him. Oh man, he sure killed her like that. Chopped his head off, man. It's going to be like a show. Guess what? Go ahead. This is what he says here.
Verse 6. Not for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
Go ahead.
1,000 shall fall at thy side, 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
It ain't going to come near you because you're going to be in the wilderness. They're going to be killing up a storm. You're going to be watching this stuff. Thousands upon thousands of people. It's going to be a terrifying thing for some people looking at it. Probably terrifying for me too. But go ahead.
Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
See, I told you. You're going to see it. Only with your eyes you're going to see it. They ain't going to hurt you. Don't worry about that. Them angels going to be out there protecting you. Go ahead.
Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation.
Habitation is a place.
That's right.
You made it there. Thank God. Go ahead.
There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
Nothing. Go ahead.
For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways.
See, I told you, them cherub angels going to be out there. Those gruesome beings. 4 heads. 6 wings. Eyes on the wing. Calves feet. Hand up under the eye. They looking north, east, south, and west. Can't nothing get past them. Nothing. Seeing that, boy, that's your bodyguard. Ain't nothing gonna get in there. Go ahead.
They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Yes, sir.
Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon thou shalt trample on the feet.
That means that when you over that land, the animals, you're gonna have a covenant with the animals. They ain't gonna bite you no more. They ain't gonna hurt you. Because the lion gonna be eating straw. You're gonna be able to play with the snake.
Come on.
This is what happened in the future. This is how God gonna protect us. When the land is being destroyed. Go ahead.
14. Because he has set his love upon me,
Yes, sir.
therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name.
People don't know his name. They don't know they have a problem with Jesus. They have a problem. Now he Yahweh, Jehovah, all this stuff they say, Yahoshua, Yahshua. Man, whatever your language is, you call it. Just because I speak English, I won't call him Jesus. I don't know no Spanish. I don't know no, not like that to speak it fluent. I know English. I call him Jesus. But you better know who that Jesus is from the Old Testament. That was Jesus the Son back then. No, they don't know that. But go ahead.
He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him.
Yes, sir. He gonna be with us. Go ahead.
With long life will I satisfy him, show him my salvation.
There's salvation over there in that land.
Come on.
Salvation.
Amen.
This is what we're trying to get to. This is why we're trying to get enough knowledge in our head to feel comfortable about this. That's why we keep these scriptures going, because if you don't feel comfortable, your faith ain't going to bring you to that wilderness. Your faith going to say, man, ain't no water over there. I ain't worried about that. He's going to give us water. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 15. But we still can have some of that same protection right here in the land. Not all the way 100. That's 100 right there. You 100% protected. Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 15. Still gonna have the same protection right here. But you got to know him. Well, some destruction happening in this land right now. Verse 15, go ahead.
Son of man, thy brethren, even thy brother, the men of thy kindred, and all the house of Israel holy, are they unto them, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, have said, get you far from the Lord. Unto us is this land given in possession. See, the Lord put Israel out the land. He gave it to them, but he put them out of the land for sin. So, but when he put us in this enemy land, he said, I'm going to protect you. I'm going to be a little sanctuary to you if you follow this law. Go ahead. Therefore say, thus says the Lord God, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. This is the little sanctuary right here. Aren't we little? We preaching the word of God. He gonna protect us because we're trying to keep his law, but he can't protect you if you're faithless. If you don't believe, if you living out somebody else's faith and you ain't around them people, your faith gonna be shot. You know what? You ain't gonna have nothing in you. I can't have faith for you. You can't have faith for me. I got to have this. He said, I'll be a little sanctuary to you. This is the protection. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 1. Just making sure y'all understand. It ain't got to be always bad for Israel while we're over here now. We got to tap in. Find out what he likes. What he likes is the law. Proverbs 16 and verse 1. This is what he's doing for us. If we follow this, it grant us peace with our enemies. Go ahead, brother. The preparations of a hearted man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. So you got to prepare your tongue and your heart, meaning your mind. And how do you prepare? You study. Go ahead. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirits. Because he's going to weigh your words. John chapter 6 and 6:3, he said, the words that I speak, they are spirit and they are life. Meaning that he's going to weigh the words that are coming out of your mouth. And you know how Israel was complaining? He weighed their words. He killed someone with the snakes. He killed someone with quail inside their mouth. Because their words was horrible. Their words were bad. Murmuring. I can see us doing this right now. Our people. Go ahead. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established.
Commit to Him. Commit to that's just the same token you commit to things you like. Put that same amount of energy in this book. Commit to it. And it's hard. It's hard now. I ain't saying it ain't hard. But once you understand what's on the line, it ain't hard no more. If you got some understanding, it ain't hard. Because we living in these times right here, it's scary. Go ahead.
The Lord has made all things for himself.